Hello soccer fans, my name is Vladislav and today we continue with the basics of football and more specifically the rules of football. So, football is consisted of two teams, each with 11 players, one mandatory goalkeeper, defenders, midfielders and attackers. You probably get what each one means, but I'll still explain it for you. The goalkeeper is the only person that can touch the ball with hands inside his box. Box is the proper term, and he's the only one that can touch it with hands. Also, players can when the ball goes out for a throw-in, they can throw it with hands, but it's the only time where goalkeepers they can hold it, they can throw it, they can do everything. The only people that are allowed to touch it with hands, and only inside their box. If they touch it outside the box in a goal scoring chance by the opposition team, they get a straight red card. In cards, I'm gonna get into it later. So both teams. So defenders are the first line in front of the goalkeeper. They just their main goal is to stop the attackers of the opposite team scoring. And midfielders. Defenders are separated in groups. The center backs right in front of the goalkeeper. The right and the left back, which is on the flanks. And that's really it. Sometimes formations are using three center backs instead of two full backs and two center backs. But we'll get into tactics in another episode. We also, in the line in front of defenders are the midfielders. Midfielders is a bit of a specific group because it's divided into a lot of different groups. We have left midfielders, right midfielders, central midfielders, defensive midfielders, attacking midfielders, and I know it gets confusing, but the defensive midfielder is basically another center back to help the center backs. Attacking midfielder helps the forwards, and the midfielders just overall control the game. They try to get the ball from the defenders to the attackers. They're like the glue of the team, I should call them. And the forwards are probably the most important part. You have the right wing, the left wing, and the main attacker. Some different formations include different variations, but I'll get into tactics, as I said, in another episode, probably the next one, and so on. So, attacker's main simple goal is to score goals. They need to get past the defenders, past the goalkeeper, which, although it sounds hard, it really isn't. World-class attackers like Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Robert Lewandowski, they do it all with ease. They can score headers, left, right foot. That's really it. They can score volleys. Oh, I should say so. Volley is a ball hit from the air. Like, imagine this is the player, this finger, and this is the ball. So, my fist is the ball. So, the ball goes like this, and the player hits it like this, and it goes in. A bit stupidly explained, but let's continue. You also have referees which control the game. Very important. There are 5 referees, one main one which controls everything, and the others on the sidelines, which watch for offsides. In the newer variations of football, a video assistant referee was added, which is a bit controversial. Which has been controversial. It has been added in the 2018 World Cup won by France. It was a bit controversial there. It's a controversial now, but I think it's a great system overall. The rules are better and everything, because there has been some anomalies with players receiving 3 yellow cards, wrong players getting sent off, etc. So yeah. So the referee gives away fouls. A foul is when, like, a player get something that is not correct by the rules, not supported by the rules of football. If they tackle a player who is how do I explain this to you simply? So I'm gonna use figurines. Imagine this is David Beckham. This is a footballer, retired. And this is another footballer. We're gonna use him. So you have this footballer, you have this footballer. He's trying to dribble past this footballer. Beckham is trying to dribble past Duck, but Duck just fouls Beckham. He falls on the ground. Fouls are a bit of a specific thing. It's only referees can really determine what a foul is and what is not. But the ball is awarded to the victim of the foul of the team, and so on. If a player does a foul in their box, in the goalkeeper box, they get a penalty. That's an 11-meter shot, usually scored by forwards. That's almost a certain goal. So yeah, that's what a penalty is. Also, usually matches which end in a draw after 120 minutes. I'll get to that until later. Use penalties to decide the winner. So yeah. Oh, that's where we're gonna continue. A duration of the match. A match usually is 90 minutes, an hour and a half, with a 15-minute between the first half and the second half. One half consists of 45 minutes. If the competition is a final or elimination game, and it ends in a draw in the first 90 minutes, there is extra time, which is 30 minutes divided by 2, so 2 more halves by 15 minutes, and 5 minutes in between rest for the players. And even then, if a game ends in a draw, that's say in a final, in a cup final, whatever, the teams usually go to penalties. There are no draws in these kind of games, and the penalty system is simple. You shoot. If he saves, that's a red dot for you. No, not score. Whoever scores more penalties wins. That's it really. I shouldn't get into it, and I shouldn't confuse you more. From 1998 to 2003 or 4, there were some golden goal rules, silver goal rules. The golden goal rule is pretty simple to explain. After the 90 minutes, whoever scores wins, and that rule was quickly removed because it was not really great. There was also FIFA, the main governing body of football in the world, implemented silver goal, which is like golden goal, but like if the team scores in the 98th minute of the match, the other team has up until the end of the first half to score to equal it, and they continue. If they not score, the other team wins. It was still not a great rule, but they removed it really fast. So now if it still ends in a draw, they continue up to penalties. So yeah. Also, I said about the fouls, there are free kicks, there are throw-ins. So if the ball goes out of play on the sides of the pitch, the opposite team. So if your team sends the ball out of play, the opposite team has a throw-in. If the ball goes out behind, like for example, if your team shoots for the goal and the ball doesn't hit the target, the ball is considered out, and the goalkeeper can shoot it, can pass it to his teammates. If the goalkeeper saves it or it deflects and goes out, there is a corner kick, which is right from the corner and goes inside the box. It's not mandatory for the ball to be sent inside the box, but that's what teams usually do. I explained about the penalty kick. Free kicks are usually when a player gets fouled right outside the goalkeeper box. That's when a player can shoot straight to the keeper. But unlikely penalty kicks, free kicks can have like a wall of players, wall of defending players. So they can. Walls are not really not really not really a hard thing to overcome by some of the greatest free kick takers like Beckham, for example, Lionel Messi, Andrea Pirlo, etc. But most of the times they're there to help the goalkeeper a lot. Now for the last part of this, I'm gonna try to explain the offside rule to every one of you. So, the offside, this is what the 4 other referees are used for. Offside is when your team is attacking. When your team is attacking, how do I explain it to you? Wait a second. I'll draw this for you. I'll draw this for you right now. So, we have this. We have this paper. So, X's are the other team, the defending team, and O's are gonna be our team, mine and the viewers. Wait. So, X's are the defenders. O's are the our team. This is our team. So this O, which is wait, I'm gonna draw it better. The bow is gonna be the triangle. You see it? This is the goal, and the goal is gonna be the bow is gonna be the triangle. So this guy passes the triangle to this guy, but he's behind the defense. So, what does that mean? We have a goalkeeper here, but he's not he's an exclusion from the offside rule. So, if guy 1 sends the ball to guy 2, he's behind the lines at the time of passing the ball, he's considered offside, and the ball is given to the X team. The goalkeeper, even if on the goal, is not considered a player for the offside. There is also this. I'm gonna draw again. If our player is just in the same line as the defenders, and this guy passes him the ball and he runs straight to goal, this is not considered offside if he's online or just behind the defense at the time of the pass of the ball. This is not considered offside, and if he scores, the goal is counted. I think that is that's all I can say about offside rule. The offsides are usually tracked by the assistant referees on the both sides of the pitch. And yeah, that's really it for today. Probably next time I'll continue. I'll see with what I'll continue. And see you guys next time. Bye.